And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Okay, and the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he'll go out to the 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense to the line for second down. Another run for Williams. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Formation for the Rams.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 22-yard line.
Rodgers here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Rodgers. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 8 yards.
Third and 2, Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield. It's a gain of 4. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this guy moving.
Forced out to his right. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
A lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Throw left side finds Fryermuth. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. They'll run with Warren. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league. You got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Left side, caught by Metcalf. He drives this down to the 8 before going out.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now here's Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Warren has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Whittington now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
32, 0.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams with a 4th and 3. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Stafford gonna go on for it. He gets this one in Nakua. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now Stafford again. Throwing the out route complete. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
14 yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 35.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he makes the left go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Whittington now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
250. 50.
After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Stafford to throw again on second. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Third and long now for Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, here's Stafford. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
32. 180. Double right.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
44-yard line.
280. Omaha, remove. 40 got. 0.
Stafford now on first down. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Now, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford.
Ah,
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
another pick 6.
Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers might be able to get some
Oh,
points late after the interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just
out wide, and it's intercepted. And the Rams, they're going to be sound and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that.
And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. One right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 27. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, Rodgers. Hits him on the in route. And this one doesn't go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Again, Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the gameplay.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. The Rams get 2, and then he's dropped. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He's going deep this time. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Good return for him, up past their own 40.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a sigh of relief.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On second down, a run with Williams. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. It's complete to Higby. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams losing by 7. Give to Williams from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Here he is to throw. That one complete to Higby. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Running for the marker with Williams. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely on trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough, get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Setting up to pass. Catches made in close. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Receivers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and move them into field goal range.
Speaks to this guy's talent is just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's first and 10. That one is incomplete, so the clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick is good. He got it. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, I just want to.
How it work?
It was good. Just very slow. Like, we didn't have a busy assignment, so that was good. I enjoyed it. What did I come here for? Oh, a t-shirt.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Chicago Bears. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Soldier Field. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Caleb going to throw right away. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 30-yard line. Throwing is Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw is Williams. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams are going offense here for the 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. That's called. It's 2-2 Atwell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up the 1st down with a nice throw.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. They go back to the ground with Williams. Down to the 25. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
We're scoreless after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Play action. Stafford. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Stafford. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Rams 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there, so it leaves them in a good spot. 2nd and inches forthcoming. Here's Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Take a risk and take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up.
To the air, Williams. Fighting more on the out route for the completion. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Williams. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On first and 10, it's Swift. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Looking to throw. Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift from 8 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Side throw complete to Adams. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Second down, goal to go. Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. On the return, here's Tyler Scott. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. A pass complete to Adunze. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. Gets this to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Here's 1st down. They'll look to throw. Able to find Kmet. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. He's back to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd.
Damn, bro. I don't know what happened at halftime. You just ain't do shit. You didn't even kick a field goal, no nut.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. These these are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To the air once more, Williams. That's going to be caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they get tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Santos now to add the PAT. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here's 1st and 10.
Stafford. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Hey, 22!
Stafford now to throw. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play, has him in field goal range with a chance to win.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Rams have won the game.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved...
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send 2 teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a good one in store here. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. it all teed up. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first down at their own 28-yard line.
I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive lineman had. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
From the gun is Purdy.
Oh, shit. Good
Finds his
fucking
man. It's
pass.
Ricky Pearsall. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Thought I fucked up.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a 49er first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis of this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Staying on the ground here with Jones. He'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set up now for first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Yeah, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run here with Jones. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's third and goal. Jones. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up, that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play slow, and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you have to work your way down that defense in the red zone.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up second and inches.
From the 40 on second down. Into the hands of Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10. Here's Jones. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
That's another Vikings.
First down from the red zone. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And this one does not go far. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Second down now, 7 to go.
14-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Dumps this one off. It's Jones. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Reichert connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 14
Move
yards.
the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Offense up to the line fast.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
First throw for the backup now. Completed right side to Addison. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. Jukes breaks through, and he might break away. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun and give to Jones. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second down carry for Jones. He's scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down, here's Jones. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Reichert connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the run operation. Done in 2 for 2 for this game.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lonely yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Purdy setting up that play action. Headed out right.
Oh, he dropped that shit. I got lucky as fuck.
He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Back to throw it. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. This gets the 1st and more. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push-up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, I gave you that one. That was so bad. That was so bad. So bad.
Set up 3rd and short, or they could
work for
air it
that
out
shit.
and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate. It's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings up by 6. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
All right, fuck. They gave you that pick, though. You end up getting it. So you end up getting that pick, though, so all is well. Everything is made right.
Here he is to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now to throw. Completed over the middle.
Let's go, bro.
Arriving in support to finish him off at the line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down.
Oh, my goodness. Why didn't he? GG's, bro. He fucked that route up. Pulled him back and he's...